Hi there, I'm Rob Cahill and welcome to the first episode of the Vintage Fur Coat ID series. One of the most common fur coats from the 1980s, really right until almost now, is what's called the Dark Ranch Mink. So if you have one of these in your closet that looks like this, black-ish, so it's often called black mink, it's referred to Dark Ranch. Now these are the most they have the highest quality if you've got the best quality. They can also go from natural black or natural dark to dyed black. So one of the things you would look at is the underfur, and this one you can see has a little bit of a brown hue underneath, and that means that it's natural. And we can also look at the color of the leather, which we'll do afterwards, which are going to tell us. And then if you look at this one is very black, so the underfur is all black. That means that it's been dyed black. So that's one of the things that looks at the quality of it, and sometimes the weight of it, and sometimes what we can do with it and how it's going to turn out. So, but these were really huge in the 60s, 70s, 80s with Canada Majestic mink. Black Glamour Mink was the one that really set it off. They had their What Becomes a Legend Most campaign, where they had A-list celebrities like Betty Davis, Sophia Loren, Muhammad Ali. They had Luciano Pavarotti, Janet Jackson, and supermodels from Cindy Crawford, Linda Evangelista, wore Black Glamour Mink in the What Becomes a Legend Most. So you can find that, blackglamour.org. Very interesting story. These were all the highest quality ranch raised furs out of North America, Canada, United States. And this is where you know, where we get a lot of these in, and you can see how it was made. And this was made in what's called a let-out fashion. So you can see a very vertical striping, and this is made with thousands of cuts and seams. And if we lift the lining up, it's called a French hem, we get in the bottom and we can see the pelt is very white. That means it's natural. And you can see thousands. It's all made up of 1/8 inch strips. So in a typical let out Dark Ranch mink coat, there's up to 2 miles of thread in that. So there's a ton of work that goes into it. Mink lasts very well, especially if it's been kept in climate-controlled storage. The leather's going to stay supple. We can do almost anything with it. But you know, looking at these kinds of things, we look at the collars, the shoulders. So this is probably late 1980s, early 1990s. This here with the big shoulder pads, absolutely 1980s, maybe even early, because it had a small collar in it. We can also learn things about it from the label that's in it, sometimes a quality label, so we can see lots of different things. So if you have one of these in your closet, we could turn it into many different things, but in particular, you know, keep wearing it. So first of all, if it fits you, wear it. It's a great piece. Otherwise, turn it into a sheared black mink, lined Loro Piana Storm System waterproof cashmere coat. These we make custom made. So if you have one of these, we can turn it into this. You know, here we just have a beautiful Italian Gianfranco Ferré black mink coat. This is pretty contemporary. So it's still something that is very popular today. So it's one of those things that's beautiful, lasts for decades or generations. That's the sustainability of fur. So I hope you enjoy this. If you like it, then give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends who you think might have one of these. You can always call the store for more information or set up a consultation in store, on the phone, or a video consultation of maybe identifying, but also what we could possibly do with it.